Legends of Runeterra's next expansion brings in quite a few new cards and a handful of champions. Valorant adds in a fancy new game mode. Alliance of Valiant Arms is making a comeback, and what if I told you you have a tiny little window to play Star Citizen for free? What's good, everyone? James Blunt here with your weekly recap for gaming news and announcements for the week of February 19th, 2021. And starting out the news this week, Amazon's game studio has rolled out a new developer vlog on its flagship MMO, New World, to keep everyone up to speed on the game's development. You're probably wondering if this means another release date delay, and it does. The dev team now plans on August 31st, 2021 release date, with closed beta to precede it starting on July 20th. Sounds like after the August preview event last year, the team has been working hard to bring the game up to players' expectations with polish to the combat system, improved quest and equipment variety, an overhauled crafting system, and more mid-game and in-game content. Let's hope it pays off, and we don't see a repeat of what happened with Crucible. In other major news, Riot Games has announced its next expansion for Legends of Runeterra. Called the Empires of the Ascended, the expansion will add 110 new cards, including 9 champions. Players can also expect to welcome a new region, Shurima, a desert-like land that holds secrets of Runeterra's past. As has become their tradition, Riot will be releasing and revealing new cards every day on social media until the expansion patch drops. Heavy Metal Machines is following up on its previous announcements to reveal that it will launch on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on February 23rd and will be compatible with PS4 and Xbox Series X and Series S as well. Hoplon Entertainment is even going to deliver on crossplay, meaning players will be able to battle with anyone else in the game no matter what the platform. To celebrate this launch, PlayStation users, Xbox Gold, and Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will also be rewarded with exclusive packages during the first 2 weeks of the game's service. If you're a fan of classic online first-person shooters, here's some good news. Alliance of Valiant Arms, more commonly known as AVA, is making a return. AVA was shut down in 2018 by its previous publisher, Inmass Entertainment, but the game's developer, who also publishes the game in Japan and Korea, is taking over and preparing for a global launch on Steam this spring. If you're interested, make sure you check out the website linked below for info on signing up for the upcoming beta test and alerts for the final launch. Meanwhile, the first part of Neverwinter's Sharandar module, Episode 1, The Iron Tooth, is live now on PC and is set to launch on consoles on March 16th. This module returns players to a revamped Sharandar with a new social hub, the Ruins of Malabog Adventure Zone, Vault of Stars dungeon, and more. Of course, there's new rewards too, including the Forest Guardian's armor set and the Blink Dog Companion. The second episode of Sharandar should arrive in April and May. Valorant has introduced a brand new game mode this week during its 2.03 patch update. Escalation is a 5v5 team mode of 12 levels, where the first team to finish level 12, or whoever gets the furthest in the 10-minute time limit, wins. Unlike some team modes, though, you have to get at least 1 kill with each required weapon to progress yourself, regardless of your team's accomplishments, so no slacking off or carries here. The patch also includes a number of balance adjustments and quality of life improvements. Patch notes are linked below if you want the full details. In other news, Gameforge has announced a major new update to the classic-style MMORPG Metin 2. Coming on February 23rd, the Curse of the Serpent Queen pits players against the Serpent Queen Nethys. This update will feature the new zone, Illid Pass, the new dungeon, Serpent Temple, a new mysterious dungeon, and a new armor set based around the Serpent. Metin 2 is even available on GeForce Now, if you're hooked up with that service. World of Warships has pushed out its 0.10.1 update this past week, which stars a new branch of Italian battleships. These ships feature semi-armor-piercing shells, an exhaust smoke generator that can hide them from enemies, and generally decent maneuverability, armor protection, and guns. To celebrate, the game is offering limited-time missions, plus free daily gifts until March 7th. Meanwhile, the second season of Ranked Battles kicks off, along with updated brawls, clan battles, and more. Believe it or not, Star Citizen is in a playable state, and to celebrate the release of its latest dynamic event, its developer has kicked off a February free fly event. While it has started on February 15th, it's running until February 25th, so you still have a few days to download and play Star Citizen for free. Now, it might take a few days to actually download, but there it is. During this time, you'll have access to free test flights for 6 different vehicles, and if you really enjoy the event, you can always get 10% off the game's starter packs during this period. But speaking of free for a limited time, let's hit on the free games this week found on the Epic Games Store. First up is Absolute Drift, a minimalist stunt racing game that's all about mastering the drift, with dozens of levels, 3 game modes, 6 cars, and a few free roaming areas as well. Also available this week is Rage 2, an intense, gory first-person shooter that pits you against everything in a wasteland, from man to monster to mutant. It's almost like an in-between Doom and Borderlands. Kind of my gig. Really good one to pick up if you don't already have it. Well guys, I've got to say I'm really happy that I'm able to get you guys this recap this week. Since Valentine's Day, we've had some winter weather in Texas like we've never really had before. First day was nice. I was able to shoot some cool video of my son playing in his first snow he's ever seen, but that was before we lost power and means of keeping warm altogether. We had to stay layered up and under blankets for the past few days, and it was only until midday Thursday that we actually had running water once again, which we currently have to boil in order to use for cooking or drinking. Either way, we're safe, and as a community, we had to look out for each other and appreciate the things we might often take for granted. So wherever you are, just stay safe and be kind to others. You never know when you'll need to help out or be helped out. But with that said, that's about it for all the major news and announcements for this week. Be sure to stay safe and keep your families healthy and warm. Like always, you can find more information on the news topics linked in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or even more news in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, wash your hands a bunch, hit that little bell icon to get notifications, and of course, share this video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.